fight is in your favor. Constantly, you honestly think I brought you this far for you to lose? Oh yeah, I know. I know what you're up against. I knew it before the world ever begun. But I gave you what you needed to survive. Christ came down and from a bound servant was made lower than God. He didn't see it as robbery. He was in a fight. Since his birth. Since his birth. He was in a fight. They tried to kill him when he was first born. Because of him, many firstborn babies died. But in a fight. Fighting his whole life. 12 years of age, he's in the temple in Luke chapter 2. He's in the temple preaching, teaching, and wowing the Pharisees and the scribes. 18 years he's hitting, he's fighting. No one sees the fight. 30 years later, he's on the scene now. And he's baptized by John the Baptist in the Jordan River. And the Spirit of God led him to the wilderness for 40 days where he fasted. And he fought. He fought. Satan tempted him with bread. But he kept fighting. He tempted him with pride. He kept on fighting. He tempted him with a shortcut to his purpose. But he kept on fighting. Then he gathered his 12 disciples and he kept on fighting. His family didn't believe him. John chapter 7. His own hometown didn't want him there. Capernaum, and he said a prophet's not even honoring his own hometown. He kept on fighting. Fighting 3 years, he's fighting. Fighting ideologies, fighting thoughts, fighting demons, fighting, he's fighting. And he gets down to the most crucial part of his life. Crucial part. Where he's in the Garden of Gethsemane and he's crying, pleading with God. Because after a while, the fight intensifies. The harder the fight, the greater the fight, it means that you are close. Closer. You're getting close. You're getting warm. And he's sweating so rich up to sweat that it's like it's pouring out of his pores like blood. And he's saying, God, Father, let this cup of suffering pass me by, but not my will, that thy will be done. God, I need your help. I don't want to do this, but God, I know that you're God. I know this has to be done. And he dies. He dies. Friday night, sleep on Saturday. But he raises up on Sunday morning. Got power in his life. How was he able to do all that? How was he able not to fall into sin? He understood the concept that the fight is fixed. Yeah, I'm up against a whole lot, but my Father got my back. I'm going into hell, but my Father got my back. My brothers and sisters don't believe me, but my Father got my back. Peter denied me, but my Father got my back. Judas is betrayed me, but my Father got my back. And if he is for me, who dare can be against me? Because he endured all the way to the end. And he attained that which he desired. His perspective was in King. He knew who he was. He knew what he was to do. He knew how the end was going to be. He knew that God was not a man that he should lie. He knew it. Perspective. Solomon changed his perspective. David changed his perspective. Paul changed his perspective. John the Beloved changed his perspective. I changed my perspective. And now that I am in the fight, I know that I fought before and I had won some battles, but I know that every battle gets harder and harder, but I know that he is with me. And I will win this fight. I will get what I want. I'll get what I desire. Christ fought for you. I know you're afraid. I know you're tired. Life has been kicking you in the butt. But he offers you salvation. He offers you redemption. He fought the fight that you couldn't fight. Defeated the enemy that you couldn't defeat. And he wants you on his team. He loves you so much that he gave you part of himself. The words what the world say, what Allah, these Buddhists say, these atheists say, these Confucians say, Christian scientists say, these Baptists, these denominational churches. Christ is the only way. There is no other way. He loves you so much that he became you to save you. You want to be a follower of Christ? Say, Lord Jesus, I repent of my sins. I make you Lord of my life. I believe that you did die and that you were buried, that you resurrected with all power and mighty in you. I believe that you are the Son of God. I believe that through you that there is salvation, that there is redemption, that there is no name under the heavens but your name. I welcome you into my life. I make you the Lord of my life. In Jesus Christ's name I pray. Amen. We welcome you to his great family. But you will fight in the battle. You will fight in the war. God says the fight is fixed for you to win. But if your perspective doesn't change, how then can you win? Lord Jesus, I pray to you, to those who are listening. Whether listening days from now, weeks from now, years from now, months from now. I bind up the wrong perception. I bind up the wrong thought. I bind up the doubt. I bind up the impatience. I bind up the lack of faith. I bind up, my Father, the depression, the anxiety, the stress. I bind it up. Allow them to see that they can do this. That the fight is in their favor. Allow the Holy Spirit to continue to guide them, allow the angel to continue to protect them. And Satan, I bind you because all you do is talk. All you do is run your mouth. All you do is try to make us feel low with ourselves. But we know that our God is great. And that at the sound of his name, Jesus Christ, that you flee 7 ways. Lord, they need you. I need you. We're fighting a fight, Father. We're tired. We need you to give us the strength. We need you, Father. Like David needed you, we need you. Like Solomon needs you, we need you. Like Jesus needs you, we need you. This person needs you. I speak blessings into their life. I speak strength, I speak faith, I speak joy, I speak patience into their life. The fight is fixed for them. I know they're going to win. And I thank you. And I give you a hand clap and I give you all the praises as well for thank you. Enjoy your holiday. See you next week for Sunday break.